Welcome everyone. Welcome to WWTA News. I'm glad y'all came back so we can get into some news. So let's just jump. Hey, wait a minute. We not jumping into that news yet. Did y'all hit that like button? Did anybody hit that like button? You see that like button down there? Hit that like button. All right, now let's get into some news. All right, we got an article here. Yahoo, right? Telcoin launches DeFi-powered digital asset trades with mobile application update. Now, what is Telcoin? Who is Telcoin? Should we care about Telcoin? Telcoin is pretty decent. It's a pretty decent currency. They're doing a lot of different things with it. So you might want to put it on the radar. Maybe I'll do a crypto highlight on it, so we'll become a little more aware of it. It's definitely something that I keep an eye on, and it's definitely a cryptocurrency that I'm holding on to for the use. So let's get into this. The secure self-custodial Telcoin app now offers trading that flows through TelX, enabling users to capture fees instead of institutions. Right. Trade launching today in version 3.1 of Telcoin's official Apple operating system and Android app aims to become the easiest and most affordable way for users to trade cryptocurrencies across decentralized finance DeFi protocols. Users across the globe can now trade Tel and 10 additional tokens with just a few taps of their smartphone. So yes, what we're looking at is Telcoin making major moves with their decentralized app to allow you to move currencies around, do some exchanges, and they're adding coins as often as they can. So that's pretty interesting. We might want to keep our eyes on Telcoin. Oh, we got some here. Mr. Brad Garlinghouse. The truth is out for everyone to read. What we see is that the SEC waited 8 years to decide they disagreed with this analysis, decimating thousands and thousands of XRP holders who they purport to protect in the process. So much for being mission driven. Ooh, Brad, you going at the SEC, bruh? We got one from Stewart. Stewart says, the conclusion of these now public 2012 memos is clear. XRP do not constitute securities. Doesn't constitute a we already knew that. But it's just funny that, the SEC knows that too, obviously. Altcoin Daily, Biden on crypto. President Biden's administration is set to initiate their executive order on cryptocurrency as early as next week. They are working on cryptocurrency legislation, but again, we all know when we look at cryptocurrencies, we're looking at currencies first. And now that we see all these states accepting cryptocurrencies for payment of taxes, well, the cryptocurrencies are operating like legal tender or currency, because we all know that gold and silver was known to be the only acceptable payment for debts, and then along came the dollar, which was a promissory note, which then allowed to be the equivalent for paying off debts, even though it's not a currency, it's just a note, a banknote. So yeah, we see that. The Fed bans officials from trading stocks, crypto following ethics scandal. The new rule stops senior officials at the central bank from buying and selling a number of assets. Well, obviously, if you got people that are working in the central bank and personally themselves they're doing this, and this isn't for the central bank, then obviously you can see there's some ethical issues with that, especially when we talk about what we have seen in the and currencies are different than the stock exchange, obviously. I know a lot of people like to quickly say, oh, well, cryptocurrencies is like being in the stock market. It's really not anything like being in the stock market. I don't know why people say that. Cryptocurrencies is like being at an exchange, exchanging one currency for another currency. Hence, that's why you go to exchanges, to exchange your currency from one currency to another currency. Kind of redundant, right? I had to say that because some people miss it. It just flies over their head. Then they say it's just like stocks, and it's like nothing like stocks. It's currency. And some people just, they need to hear that. So I figured I'd say that for those people that need to hear it. It's not like stocks. VChain Foundation, 3 bodies of the Shanghai government jointly awarded VChain, the status of high and new technology enterprise. The high profile recognition acknowledges our technical excellence, advanced tech, and grants special tax status, allowing us to dedicate more resources to building. And for those of you who aren't paying attention to VChain is doing wonderful things. And I did not do that spotlight. I got it prepped to do it, but I didn't do it. So the reason you're seeing this is because these are things that I keep my eye on. So this is relevant information that I know is relevant to me, but I'm imparting to you as well, because VChain's been in this world for quite some time, and it's doing major things, and it's definitely something we should all have our eyes on. All right, what's going on? Withdrawing money. This is Share Crypto. Withdrawing money. Canadians have begun pulling all of their money out of their bank accounts in astonishing huge numbers. Now, why would they be doing that? Why do you think these Canadians are withdrawing their money from the banks? Oh, that's right. They had an executive order that allowed accounts to be frozen, right? Now, we're not going to dabble into that information of right and wrong. Who cares? That's their business. The point is, those people are probably withdrawing their money from the banks because of that. And so if anybody's talking crazy end of the world stuff, it's probably not. It's probably literally just the fact that there was an executive order dealing with that situation going on with the truckers in Canada is why they did that. And you can, I guess, make it out to be anything that fits you. But the fact of the matter is, I'm sure this is the only reason why people are pulling their money out the banks, because they're probably afraid that their accounts will be frozen and then they won't have access to money. All right, altcoin daily. 5.1 million in ADA is acquired. Number one, BNB Well has made a purchase of 5.3 million ADA, holding half of the ADA stored by the largest BSC wallets. Is something about to happen with Cardano? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I mean, don't ask me. I don't know. But that's just amazing that a whale, right, purchased 5.3 million worth of Cardano. That's a lot of Cardano, right? That's a lot of you know. Now, Cardano is a smart contract currency and blockchain. So smart contracts will be built on Cardano. So I guess if you're getting Cardano for gas, because it's no different than Ethereum, it's a currency that pays the toll, the gas, no different than Solana pays the toll, the gas, then it makes sense. Then that says that to me, and this is pure speculation, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying to tell you I'm not. But anyways, this does alert me to the fact that maybe somebody knows that there's a lot of smart contracts about to pop up off the Cardano network, and they're being prepared for the gas fee, having that money for the gas fee. And that's a lot of money, but maybe that's what's going on. I could be wrong, could be right, I just don't know. I'm just sharing what I'm reading. Alright, here's why crypto unicorn Bitso is expanding into Colombia. And this is our final article for the day. Bitso, a Gibraltar registered unicorn valued at $2.2 billion, already has a strong presence in Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil. Now it's working to launch its platform in Colombia and gain a seat at the table as regulators define the country's digital asset policy. The South American country ranked 11th on Chainalysis 2021 Global Crypto Adoption Index. And yes, you heard that right. It looks to me like Colombia is definitely adopting the crypto. And so just like the counterparts down there in the lower half of North America and South America, it just seems to me like really you're going to be seeing more adoption. And again, I got to say it, all these nations, all these countries, all these places, they are all going into the new economy and the new currency. And so if you don't get it by now, you're never going to get it. But if you do get it, look at what we're looking at, huh? Adoption, 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 and more adoption. All right, so that's all the articles I got for you today. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button.